And it's come to pass what our fathers and mothers could only foretaste is now in our lifetime. The order of day, eyes are unveiling, hearts are aligning, dead bones are rising, His spirit is moving, eyes are unveiling, hearts are aligning, dead dreams are rising. His spirit is moving, He's breaking addictions and breaking religions. His spirit is moving, His spirit is freedom. Eyes are aligning, dead bones are rising. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I blessed the cards already, and I'm going to do a collective reading for you. Messages for the intended. Ooh, we got a powerful message coming through already this morning. Okay, so to get started, I have Aset, the Magician. Okay, clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Please clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Religious figure, same sex. Clarify the Magician. Yeah, okay. So you may have someone that's doing spell work on you right now, okay? Or they could have already done this. Remember, this can be past, present, or future, okay? So apparently there is someone that has been doing spell work on you, okay, that might have a personality disorder or be some kind of a narcissist, okay? This person could have, could be gay, okay? They could be attracted to the same sex, and also they could be someone that could be attached to you or someone else that you could have a friend with benefits possibly. This person is also infertile, and that doesn't have to do with a pregnancy. This can be someone that cannot manifest in their life. They don't have fertility because they can't produce things, because they might be too low vibrational to manifest love in their life. They cannot manifest joy and happiness. They cannot manifest material goods, material wealth beyond a certain level of living. And they might not know why they're infertile, because they're on a lower vibration. People that are on a low vibration, a lot of times they have to live from hand to foot because they cannot manifest because their mind is not in the right state of mind. They're not processing things correctly. So the way they go about doing things would be like the Page of Pentacles reversed. It's always a con. It's always got to be some underhanded, low vibrational way they're going about to get the things in life that they want because they're not transforming. Abundance comes with transformation. You know, when you start to transform into your higher mind and you start to transform into thinking higher vibrational thoughts and taking higher vibrational actions, abundance comes. It's like little reward points along the way. You know, when you do higher vibrational things, that you get little coins and rewards throughout life, you know, that give you a boost forward in your life. But you become infertile and things become scarce. You start living in a mindset of lack and scarcity. You know, when you keep doing things in a low vibrational way to steal energy from others, to try to manifest off of other people's energy, whether that be in the form of money or just trying to steal the energy of other people. Okay, now this person could possibly be a religious figure. I'm feeling like this person could be a religious figure in a church. It could be a part of a cult, a religion, a part of a coven of some kind, okay? I feel like they're a part of some type of a coven, okay? Now, this person is the Nine of Swords also. Whoever this person is very desperate right now that keeps doing this spell work. They're not learning their lesson. They keep getting burned by the fire over and over again. But they're not learning their lesson. It's like this person is like on a suicide mission. Yes. Whoever this magician is, they are on a suicide mission. Nine of Swords. They cannot sleep because they feel like they've been successful in what they've done in the past. But now they're the Nine of Swords. You know, they're having sleepless, restless nights because they just keep trying harder and harder and harder to produce results and to manifest by doing this spell work on you. Yeah, this person does have a personality disorder. This is a person that will go, what's it, Cosme. I can't say it right. But the Japanese during the war had a thing where they would take suicide missions on, where they would crash their airplane, you know, into an American plane in order to take them out. They didn't care if they died too, as long as I took one of them out. This is the mentality of this person that keeps doing this spell work. At this point, they are beyond fixable because their ego, they've been taken over by an entity. And they are on a suicide mission. You know, they don't care if it takes their own life at this point. I'm going to try until I die. Okay? So they've been unsuccessful in the past. That's why we have the wheel here. Because they're wanting to start a whole new cycle, you know, of doing magic and spell work on you to take you out. Now, who is this that this person is trying to take out? That's doing this spell work. This person is trying to take out someone's stability. This person is upset that somebody has stability. Somebody has reached the 10 of Pentacles. Someone is doing well in their life. Somebody that they tried to sabotage. Somebody that that can manifest. Someone that is very fertile. Someone that is very high vibrational, that is doing well because they are in a high vibration. They're vibrating on the vibration of love. And they're able to be fruitful. And it makes this person sick. So this person wants to take them out because this person has the 10 of Pentacles. And they don't even have to be here with another person. You can be the 10 of Pentacles without having another person. They're jealous of this person because this person has both love and stability. Whether they have love with another person or they just vibrate on such a high vibration, they are love. And they don't even need another single person around them because of the vibration that they're already on. This person is love. If they vibrate any higher, they will turn into a rainbow and explode. So this person wants to attack this person's stability. And why else are they attacking this person, you know, with this spell work? Why are they attacking this person with this spell work? Talk to me. Why? Why won't they stop? Because this person is a star with the strength and they can't stop them. This person has been doing spell work, has been working with covens for a long time now. For a very long time. 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Longer. 7, 8, 9, 10. They're showing me 11. They said 11 years now even. This person has been doing spell work on someone that is the star. No matter where this person goes or what this person goes through in their life, they always emerge. You see how Newt, okay, this is the star card, Aquarius energy. You see how Newt seems to be floating in the air? No matter what obstacles they go through in this 3D human life, you know, that they were born into, you know, they were born with the destiny and a path to be a star. And they're floating. They rise up above every challenge that they've been through in their life. And they transform like this butterfly right above her right hand. They go through transformation after transformation and continue to float. Cream always rises to the top. With the strength. With the strength, this person continues to rise. They work and they walk, and I've said this in other readings before, but I will say it again. Whoever this star is, they keep doing magic on to try to hold down, that is in love, that walks in, embodies the energy of love. That is the star. Whether they become famous or whether everywhere they go, people just see a light inside of this person. You know, you can embody a star quality energy. That is why they take athletes, famous athletes like Michael Jordan, okay? That's why they take famous singers. That is why they take people that have star quality and they use them to advertise for commercials. Because they know that this person embodies a certain type of a light and energy like Michael Jackson, okay? This person embodies a certain light and energy that draws everybody's attention and eyes in. And when people see the light in this person, it's something about this person that people want to copy. This person doesn't follow other people. People follow this person, okay? People watch this person. They're drawn to their light, and they tend to want to observe this person and imitate this person's energy and try to dress and act and walk in whoever this person's energy is. That's what star quality is. And that's why they use stars to advertise and sell their clothing lines and sell their perfumes and sell, you know, products and food. I want to eat what they eat. I want to dress like they dress. I want to walk in the energy they walk in. What kind of music do they listen to? You know, that's who this person is. And they don't have to be famous. This can be someone, because you walk in that star quality energy, when people see you at work, when people see you in your community, in church, wherever you are, you know, people are drawn to you, good and bad people, and they want to imitate you, you know, because you have that quality where people want to follow you because they want to embody that same energy as you. And that's what makes stars stars. The fact that people want to emulate you because of a certain energy that you walk in, okay? So whoever this magician is, they are still doing spell work to stop this person's destiny. To stop this person's destiny. I think this person is already in their destiny. Clarify that Ace of Pentacles, please, with the other deck, okay? Clarify that Ace of Pentacles, please. Clarify that Ace of Pentacles. This person could be self-employed. Whoever this person is, they can be self-employed. They can be doing something creative, possibly, or working for themselves. Or this could be someone that's actually trying to get the Ace of Pentacles by doing spell work. So it looks like someone possibly could be being paid by a government agency, okay? Or someone in a government agency, okay? You know, the dark government, the government behind the government, to do spell work. Because they do pay spiritual practitioners to take certain people out. Because they've had astrologers that have studied this person's star. that know this person's destiny. And their destiny might not go with the agenda that they have in mind, the agenda that they're trying to push. And you know, there is an agenda to suppress love, you know, in most of the human population, to keep people at a low vibration. That's why you have so many superficial relationships and materialistic, low vibrational people out here in the world now, and narcissists that have no empathy and no compassion. Okay? So it's kind of like Jesus, okay? Jesus had that star quality, okay? Jesus and Siddhartha and many other ascended masters walked in a star quality where people liked the energy that they walked in and wanted to emulate it. They didn't do the work that these ascended masters did to raise up their energy so that they could emulate that light that everybody was drawn to. But guess what? They knew that Jesus was going to be born before he even came through that portal of his mother's, you know, before his mother, which was his portal that he came through, you know, gave birth to him, gave him life. They already knew he was coming because they read the astrologers. They saw his star and they studied it. So King Herod wanted to make sure that this man that was going to influence many would not make it here, because he is going to throw the economy off. If he changes the mindset of all these people, I have paying taxes, I have living a certain type of way, I have worshiping all these false gods. So when they read his star and knew he was going to be born, what did they do? They knew the Messiah was coming, which is someone that's going to be an enlightened one. So they went around and tried to kill every male child. Herod put out a decree to kill every male child, okay, that was within a certain age range, because he figured by the time he got that reading that Jesus either could have already been born or could have been at least up to age 2. So he put a decree out to kill in the region that he was supposed to be born in every male child that was age 2, new birth to age 2, to have them killed. But Mary and Joseph, according to, you know, the scriptures, had escaped with Jesus. They had to go on the run and hide because someone knew of his star. They knew of his destiny and they wanted to take him out. Isn't that crazy? And those same demons live today. Those same entities that possessed Herod, King Herod, also possess people in this day and age too. People that run and govern our societies. You heard even during Malcolm X's time, you know, you had people, they were worried about a prediction about a Messiah that was going to come forth, okay? That were going to become an ascended master just like Jesus and the Buddha, Siddhartha, right? That would influence many, right? So what did they do? They go into, they knew it was going to come from an African bloodline. So they go into the hospitals, you know, in every ghetto community. They go all over the world, you know, giving vaccinations. They go all over the world putting implants in babies, you know, in all of our communities. And that's when, even during the 60s and the 70s, suddenly there was such a huge influx of mental illness, schizophrenia, right? Right before the attack of crack in our community, the crack epidemic. You know, because someone did the astrology and knew that there was a star that was coming. They read their star. But what they didn't realize was the coming Messiah was not one person. This is a whole shift that is taking place. We're part of the 144 are all rising to the surface. Cream is rising to the top. Their consciousness, everyone is coming into consciousness. All the chosen of us are becoming messiahs, are on our path to becoming ascended masters. It's not one person. This is a collective movement. It's a whole shift that is taking place. And that's what they failed to realize. So they thought they were looking for one person. But this is a collective that now they're attacking. That's why you'll find a lot of highly spiritual people that are on a higher vibration who have DNA transformations that they're going through, they're being spiritually attacked in all kind of ways. They are paying spiritual practitioners that have reincarnated from past lives, all the way going back to Jesus, to do spell work and take these people out. Okay? And greedy spiritual practitioners, of course, they're greedy in this life, and they were greedy in every other life that they've lived before this one. You know, because they're of a low vibration. Their energy rests in their root chakra. You know, they're still like an animal. You know, their consciousness is that barely above the consciousness of an animal. Like Psalm 8 in the Bible says, you know. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who has set thine glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength, because of thy enemy, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. When I consider thy heavens, the works of thy fingers, the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with honor and glory. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. All things hast thou put under his feet, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beast of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Yes, these people are operating out of their root chakra. You have some humans that are of a higher consciousness because they have evolved through reincarnations in life, you know, so they're not on an animal level. You know, they have surpassed, you know, seeking the pleasures of this world, you know, in just wanting to have sex constantly and release that life force energy for pleasure and reproduction, okay, and just eating food because it tastes good, and eat to live, to shit, to sleep, to fuck, to eat, to sleep, to fuck, to reproduce. That's what animals do. But as you evolve through your lifetimes and bypassing your lessons and raising and elevating your consciousness, you become more godlike and less animal-like. So suddenly, you know, your focus is really not constantly trying to look for good foods to eat, and your focus is no longer trying to, you're looking constantly to pleasure the body constantly. You're not constantly looking for things that are more connected to the root chakra that animals do. You raise your consciousness and you're looking to elevate and to raise up out of this existence into a higher one, because you become less connected to the things of a 3D world that has you eating and shitting and sleeping and reproducing and giving birth and reincarnating over and over again. All the things that attach you to this 3D existence, you know, you start becoming detached from. Okay? Like Siddhartha, the Buddha, okay, he started, how do you end suffering? You end suffering by becoming detached, by detaching yourself from your ego and all the things that make the life here real to you, you know, like great tasting food. No, you just eat basically to keep your body going, you know, while you're going through your transformations. You really don't care really about the taste of food anymore because you're trying to detach from those types of things. You're really not looking for attractive men or attractive women, you know, that you can go sleep with for as a pleasure seeker, you know, because you're detaching from anything that that draws and keeps you in your animal body, in your attaches you to your carnal nature. And it's nothing wrong with those things. That is part of your life path. You know, but at some point you are supposed to evolve past that. So you're dealing with people, whoever this magician is, this person is still in their lower mind, okay? This person is still operating only out of their root chakra. This person is still in a lower mind state, okay? This person still only cares about things that their ego attached them, that want to keep them rooted in this existence here. So they just want a lot of money so that they can continue to feed their ego. They can continue to eat good foods, have a lot of money, have people stroke their ego, have sex, fuck, and anything that attaches them to their carnal nature, okay? They're not in their higher mind. So they're willing to do anything for money, which is why these people are able to pay these spiritual practitioners to do work on people of a higher mind that are evolving. Okay, clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Not in here. at work. Okay, this could be someone working on you at your job. Okay, this could be someone at your job working on you. This person could be part, yeah. This person could go to church possibly and also be part of the Masons. So this person is a Mason, and they also could be a member of a church, okay, a religious figure that's taking money, you know, from someone in some area of our government. Like I said, they're a spiritual practitioner, you know, probably, most likely they could be under the guise of Christianity or Islam or any religion, you know. But they're a spiritual practitioner that does work on people. And interestingly, and they could use religion as a mask. But interestingly enough, these people got to really be careful. You know, I heard, and I'm just using this as an example. I heard about, and I hope, you know, I wish the best to these people's family, but I heard about a whole family, a whole entire family. I'm not going to say what state it was in. This Islamic family, African family, and they were all living inside a house. And I've heard this happen on different occasions. This has happened, and the whole house caught on fire, and every single last person in that house burned and passed away and transitioned, you know. And I'm just thinking, people don't understand, when you out here doing spell work, and you do spell work on someone that has a spiritual mission and that was brought here to bring light, okay, to bring enlightenment, you know, to other souls that are needing information and needing a helping hand and needing a guiding light to evolve. And you come against that person, you know, that person was put there, you know, as a trap for you, you know, so that they could reverse that spell work, you know, and it would wipe your whole family out, especially if you come from a whole family that does this for a living. A family of spiritual practitioners. You know, suddenly your house catches on fire and everyone in your, not one person makes it. This is the type of shit sometimes that happens behind the scenes that you don't even know about. And that's confirmation. Yeah, that was confirmation. This happens behind the scenes a lot of times. You'd be like, oh my God, why did that whole entire family burn up in a fire? You know, the whole entire house. That's crazy. These were good Muslim people. You know, they went to church. They said their salats. They said their prayers. They were good people. Sometimes some of these people are a family of spiritual practitioners that professionally do work on people. Professionally. And that's why they got taken out. Because they did work on the wrong person. Okay. So let's keep it moving forward. Okay. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. See, the problem is, if they were doing work on somebody that was still going through a process where they were still kind of evolving, whoever this person is, they might have been able to provide some type of illusions or delusions in the past with this Seven of Cups here and with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. But they can no longer put any work into putting this person into any type of illusion or delusion, because this person has evolved even higher and further. This person has ascended, you know, in their lessons even higher. So if this person was under, the person they're doing the spell work on was under a delusion at one point, this person is no longer able to be put or placed under any types of delusions because they healed. Every relationship, friendship, family, you know, that you have in your life, and bad experiences that you go through, you know, they cause pain, but they also cause you to grow and to heal. So everything that you've been throwing through the years, magician, at this person, it caused this person pain, but it also caused this person to grow, to learn, and to grow through their pain. Because without pain, there is no growth. Okay? What's the Four of Wands here? What's the Four of Wands here? Okay, we got the Three of Wands. Clarify that Three of Wands. What? What was he expecting? Oh, okay. They can't get the results that they were expecting. Okay. They know they can't get the results that they were expecting. This person possibly could have, been a spiritual practitioner that might have been in a relationship with someone that they were doing work on that had a purpose, that had that star quality that I was talking about in the beginning. And they might have been using sex magic possibly to manipulate this person in their past. But the thing about it is when you do things like that, like I said, the more you engage with the enemy, the more you learn their tactics and what they are using, and you build up an immunity to it, because that's how people build up their immune system. People build up their this person might have been in a relationship with you before where they use different types of sex magic, to control your mind or to try to put you under delusions. But just like with diseases, okay, the more viruses and diseases you are exposed to in your childhood, the more your antibodies in your body learn how to fight it, because they become familiar with what this virus looks like and how it fights. So you build up an immunity with, so that's how they coming. Okay, they knocked me out the first time, but I recognize and I know their fighting technique now. So the next time they do this, I will not only will I recognize it, but now I know how to counter it. Okay, so this person in the past might have been using different types of sex magic to put this person under delusions. Okay, yeah, this is definitely someone that you know. Now, who is this spiritual practitioner coming to you, collective? Who is this spiritual practitioner that's still being paid to do spell work? Wow, you jumped all the way off the table. They didn't tell me who yet, but whoever it is, they are in a deep depression right now because they know that you are no longer blinded from the truth with this Two of Swords reversed. You are no longer blinded from the truth. And this puts them into a very, very depressed mood, because not only now is their finances touched because of this, because they cannot produce results anymore, but you are completely aware. How do you attack somebody that already knows every single move you're going to make before you make it? The Two of Swords reverse is someone that is no longer blinded from the truth. They see every delusion that you try to put them under with the Seven of Cups here. And they know how to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Like Muhammad Ali, the greatest. And I still say the greatest because he lived in his truth. Yeah, this person is losing their finances. This person is quickly, their finances are quickly declining. And they're at a loss. They don't know what else to do. They don't know what else to do. And I know this is the same message that keeps coming out over and over again, but this is what this person in spirit is telling me is going through right now at this very moment. I mean, they're losing money very quickly. They're losing everything. They're losing everything that they have worked for. This has worked for years and years and years. They have done this and been successful. That's why it's so hard to walk away from, because for so many years, they've been successful at doing this spell work on this chosen person, on this star. But what did I say? I said cream. You could be from New York. Cream always rise to the top. Whoever this person is, has built up an immunity. That's with the King of Swords. Yeah. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Energy here. Immunity. They've built up an immunity to every trick, and they can see very clear. The King of Swords is a man or a woman, okay? Of age. This is of age. Could have a family, could have children. This is a fully grown adult, that is of an air sign. Okay, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it could be someone that has clarity. They speak the truth. They're able to use their logic. Okay, whereas before, if they were not balanced before, now they are able to equalize and balance their emotional side with their logic side, and they see the forest for the trees. You can't get one over. This person is very clear and perceptive, and he's saying basically, before you can even take one step forward, I will chop your motherfucking foot off like Toby. If you take 1 foot toward me with that bullshit, Okay? Yeah, this person has boundaries. This person has boundaries and a very strong immunity against anything you can throw at them. Because every single thing that you have thrown at whoever this star is, they have battled you and they have won. Each and every time, they won. Every time you tried to defeat this person, every single battle, they got wounded, but that wound healed, and every time they healed and became stronger. That muscle became stronger. Yeah. Okay, so we got a wish fulfillment. What's a wish fulfillment? Yeah, their wish fulfillment is to walk away from this shit. Okay? Their wish fulfillment is to really walk away from it because they're tired. You know, the 10 of Cups here is complete wish fulfillment, okay? With the Hangman, this could be a Pisces, okay? Because the Hangman represents, typically represents a Pisces, and it's in the reverse. Their wish fulfillment is to walk away from this because they are completely stuck. They want to release this and let it go. Because they know when they have been defeated, yes. They know when they've been defeated, and they know that they are defeated. It's like, how many times can you play the game of checkers, you know, or tic-tac-toe when you realize after a while, well, goddamn, this person is not spiritually 2 years old anymore. This person finally, they understand tic-tac-toe and understand if you put an O here, I'm going to put an X here. You put an O here, I'm going to put an X here. How many times do we have to play tic-tac-toe before you realize, okay, this is stupid. We're going to just keep doing this and you're going to keep checking it every single time. You're never going to win at this game because it's been figured out. How many times can you play checkers before you get to the point where you realize, okay, we're not going to get anywhere because every move I make, you already know the correct counter move to make. And if you're psychic, you already know the move I'm going to make before I even make it. So you've already countered it before I even made my move. This is tic-tac-toe at this point. With the spell work, it is tic-tac-toe. It's old. Come up with some new shit. The same tactics that you use over and over again, you know, they're recognizable. And then this person is protected. It's tic-tac-toe. This person, they want to release this. They want to release this, but the people that they're tied into, I did a reading a little while ago about an Aries spiritual practitioner that the people that they were working with to try to bring down a high priestess wanted to sacrifice them. Because whatever entities they were working with, you know, they want what they were promised. And if you could not deliver that high priestess energy to them, then guess what? You're going to go in their place. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Hermit reversed. Yeah, this is part of their fortune. This person is isolated now. This is part of their karma. This person is now isolated. But see, at the beginning of the reading, what I said was this person, yeah, and this is somebody that you know. This is someone that you were involved in dealing with. This is someone that you were dealing with from the past, that you were in a relationship or a marriage with, possibly, that you thought you all were going to be able to build generational wealth and be in a relationship with and do things with. This is someone from your past that you were actually in a relationship with, okay? And here's the thing. The reason that this person, Noon is the Hermit card, and it's in the reverse here. Usually, in some cases, when the Hermit is upright, the Hermit is a teacher that becomes like a recluse. You know, they become isolated because they're studying something. You know, they're studying something because they are a teacher. Now, when the Hermit card is in the reverse, this person could be isolated because they're not processing something correctly, and God put them on timeout. Or they're isolated because for a low vibrational reason. Not because they're studying, but because they're the Hangman reverse. They did not process the situation correctly. Because, like I said earlier in the reading, this person continues to try to do the same thing over and over again because this person is on a suicide mission. This is not somebody that is going to turn away from their low vibrational ways and say, okay, well, you know what? I realize what I've been doing is wrong. You know, I realize I've been trying to stop somebody that's only trying to help raise the frequency of those that want to evolve in this lifetime. I realize that money is not the only thing in this lifetime, and maybe I need to do some shadow work. Maybe I need to try to raise my consciousness. No. This person is possessed, and this person is ignorant as fuck. I'm looking at her face. Whoever this person is that's paying the spiritual practitioner, I feel like I'm looking in this face right here. This is somebody that I don't give a fuck. I just want my money. I don't give a fuck about spirituality. I don't give a fuck. Just do whatever you got to do to take this person out so we can continue living how we've been living, so I can get paid. I don't care about nothing you talking about. That's the energy of these people. They are not processing the situation correctly, and they are not going to. They are on a suicide mission. They're on a suicide mission. They want to stay in this low vibrational energy, vibrating on with the consciousness of a fucking dog in this lifetime. It will be many lifetimes before some of these people evolve to a higher consciousness. That's just what it is for some people. So this person is isolated, and they are not going to process this correctly. What they're going to do is they're going to spend the rest of this lifetime continuing to try until they end up homeless on a corner somewhere talking to themselves. You know, doing witchcraft on a piece of paper with chalk drawn on the ground, you know, because they're going to go crazy. Some of these people that you see that are homeless, they are homeless for a reason. Some of the people that you see, you know, that go crazy, and not saying all, but sometimes they are there for a reason. They are there because they refuse to open up their eyes to try to work on themselves in this lifetime. So this is what they have. They're going through their karma. Some of these people end up talking to themselves, and I've seen people out on the street drawing little witchcraft symbols, you know, on the ground with chalk. You know, or on pieces of paper, and throwing it on the ground and walking around looking crazy, talking to themselves, you know, smelling like piss and shit. Because they were at one time someone that was a spiritual practitioner that was being paid to harm people. To harm people. Because all they cared about was the money. Was staying in that low consciousness. That low state of consciousness. Who is this person? Who is this person? This could be a Sagittarius. Yeah. This could possibly be a Sagittarius. Okay, with the Ma'at card. Ma'at is a Sagittarius. Clarify Ma'at. Clarify the Temperance card. Yeah. One of these people, because there are people working that are all working together. One of these people are part of a Jack and Jill organization. Okay, this could be a Sagittarius that's part of a Jack and Jill organization that's a member of your family. They've known you since you were a child. They've known you since you was a baby. They knew that, you know, they knew you since you was in middle school, kindergarten. They've known you since childhood. You didn't know that they were part of Jack and Jill. But this is the Sagittarius, and they're a member of your family that could possibly also work in the government. And they've had a mark on your life since childhood. They've had a mark on your life since childhood. They've sacrificed you. And you never knew it. And people in your family knew that this person sacrificed you. This person could have Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising. Wherever it is, they have Sagittarius heavily in their chart. I feel like this could be an uncle or aunt in your family. An uncle or aunt. It's a young man. Or someone young-minded. A young-minded male in your family that's a Sagittarius. He's part of some type of a Jack and Jill organization. Okay? And he could also possibly work for the government. And it's a Sagittarius. Either the Sagittarius is paying the spiritual practitioner. Yeah. I feel like whoever the Sagittarius is, they are the one that's paying the spiritual practitioner to do work on you. Yeah. And they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, we got the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. And the Lovers reversed here. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers. Ah, okay, they just told me. I'm being blackmailed. Incoming message. You could be hearing from this person very shortly. And they just communicated to me that whoever the Sagittarius energy is, they were a fuck buddy. They were a lover of the spiritual practitioner. The spiritual practitioner goes both ways. This spiritual practitioner sleeps with both men and women. Okay? But whoever he is, he's not openly gay or openly, open about the fact that he also sleeps with men. Because he comes off as a straight masculine male, but this spiritual practitioner also has sex with this Sagittarius that works in the government, that's in your family, that has been doing spell work on you since you were a child. Wow. And stealing your energy and trying to sabotage you. So this was their lover for some time now. Whoever the Sagittarius is and the spiritual practitioner that they've been paying. And they're saying that one of them is being blackmailed and an incoming message could be coming in. So I don't know if the spiritual practitioner possibly that is in isolation right now, that's in hermit mode in the reverse, like I said, in isolation. He was needing the money. Maybe at some point he wanted to stop. So you have a Sagittarius male in your family that works for the government, that's known you and had his eye on you since childhood, and has sacrificed you. He might have sacrificed other family members too. But they've been doing work on you since childhood. And they've been paying the spiritual practitioner that they also were sleeping with, possibly because the spiritual practitioner, might be coming from poverty or might have needed the money badly. And that's how the Sagittarius got their wealth in life. And now they're separated. They're no longer dealing with this person. They want to separate from this person. And they sent the spiritual practitioner to be in a relationship with you, to basically be a spiritual assassin, to take you out. The spiritual practitioner wants to walk away from this, and you might be getting a message from them because they're being blackmailed. They're being blackmailed at this point in their life. They want to walk away from this. They want to walk away from this and end it there. That's exactly what it is. That's the message. And look, I'm gonna end this like this, okay? I need y'all to understand something. I'm gonna end this just like this. Here's the thing. King Herod, play my song here. King Herod thought that he was smarter than God. King Herod thought because he had spiritual practitioners and wise men and the Magi, those men that studied the stars, to point out this leader that was coming to be born, okay? That was going to change the course of human history. But that just goes to tell every high priestess, every emperor and empress out here, if you have a calling on your life and you have a divine purpose and you incarnated here on a higher consciousness and vibration, there is nothing that can stop that. No trial, fire you can walk through, or tribulation. The reason Mary and Joseph were able and guided to escape is because they were of a higher consciousness and they were being guided. King Herod thought he had the upper hand because he was the secret government at the time. That was the New World Order. He had access to the information. Okay? The same way our government, they can spy on you through the NSA. They have access to information. But guess what? Even with all the resources that King Herod and our government today, they have access to. When you are God and you are connected to your higher mind and your intuition, that overrides whatever resources and access they have. Because you're going to get the message first. Just like Mary and Joseph got the message first. Mary and Joseph got the message first and guided them to raise up in the middle of the night and take their newborn child and to move on to the next city. And to go raise their child in hiding. And they rose up and they escaped. Because they got the first intuition and message. You are protected just like Jesus was protected. And that's who you are. You are Jesus. You are Siddhartha. You are of a higher consciousness and a higher mind. You are ascended masters in the making, and you are protected. So there is nothing, I don't care what type of technology they have in this government, the knowledge and the information you have, you would have been dead by now if you didn't have protection and if you didn't have these guys. Stay on your path, continue to meditate, continue to fast, continue to pray, because you will get the insights, the light, the intuition, and the instructions on how to move around these snakes, how to move in a room full of vultures. It will happen, I promise. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.